Carter and aka Little Goat, Mr. Alex. How you doing, sir?
Good, good.
It is Friday, late afternoon here, and the guys are finishing the week with a condenser, but not just any kind of condenser.
That's right. That's right.
We're gonna be installing here a Ream 15.2 Sear three-stage inverter. And this is a great option, guys, because the customer has fairly new equipment
Didn't even
in
know
the
they went
attic.
through stage, guys. Didn't even know they went through stage.
Man, we're always learning here. We're always learning here. And so he got, he selected to go with this option here, and it's really good. It's also 410A. And if you guys out there know anything about what's been going on this year, we have new regulations, new EPA, DOE equipments that have to be matched up if you're going to go full system. So this whole year here, we still have a good amount of inventory left with 410. And when I say a good amount, honestly, I mean like slim pickings. I shouldn't even say good amount because it's hard to find any 410A equipment like this one. The inventory that's left, that's what's going to be utilized and installed. And once they're gone, they are gone. Manufacturers are no longer producing or making 410A equipment. So they've switched over to the new A2Ls, right? A2Ls, that's the R32. If you go with Amana, Daikin, Goodman.
That's right.
454B if you go with any other brand, including Ream,
right.
Carrier, Train, Lennox, and every sister company under those brands.
Did a 454B last night.
Oh, that's right. We did do a 450. If you haven't seen that video,
Go check it out.
go check it out.
Please go check that video out. It's our 454B. We can do both, whatever you guys need. But hey, Amana S series, that's where we live at. That's where we live at.
That's right. Alex,
Yes, sir.
what do you think about that tool, man?
It's cool. It's nice.
That's right,
I used to have the
man.
old one.
And no more hydraulic pump, right?
Yeah.
That's right, dude.
Good grip. Let's watch it work.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Good. Easy.
Oh, look
Nice.
at that,
I like
man.
that.
Huh?
I like that. That's nice. That's so nice.
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day out there. You know, the weather is finally turning on us. We've had a wild weather couple of weeks.
Had
You know?
some wild weather. I think we were supposed to get a dust storm today, but we didn't. You know, the weatherman, only job you can get wrong and keep your job. So, shout
Man.
out to him.
Well, that's hilarious, man. We have had a lot of sand
We have.
the last week and a half, almost 2 weeks. We've had tornadoes. That was a tornado that came up in Irving. I think Irving was the one that touched it. We've had cold days. We've had hot days. The last 2 days, like 2 days ago, I put on shorts just because it was like today. Like it feels so good. I'm like, oh man, it's time to put on some shorts.
Yeah.
The next day, I put shorts on, and it was like 43 degrees
Man,
again.
it was
And I
cold.
said, miscalculated that.
It was cold this morning, too.
It was.
I
It
had
was.
this vest on. Now I'm kind of hot in this vest, but I'm glad I went short sleeve with it.
Listen, I'm making a full video on this installation, so check it out. Hopefully, that'll be out either tomorrow or the next day. But when I started that video today, I was with my sweater.
Yeah.
I was like, man, it's warm, it's good, or cold. And when I just got here to this job site right now, I get out of the truck, man, and I'm like, holy cow, it's literally 79 degrees.
Man.
The sun is literally shining on the car, and I'm like, I gotta take that sweater off because it was too hot. But Alex, how's your week been so far, man?
Pretty busy, to be honest.
I know.
That's a good thing, you know.
That's a great thing, man.
I like it.
Yep. The video showing the installation that we did yesterday in Lewisville, that's already uploaded, guys. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. But Alex, if y'all haven't heard on the video, we call him Little Goat, the greatest of all time. That's his nickname, all right? Alex focuses on installing these units outside. He takes pride in his work, you know, using the right tools, taking his time, using nitrogen, doing pressure testing, making sure that he's leveling and that he's measuring the equipment because, you know, he's the one installing it. So we call him Little Goat because he goes above and beyond on every installation. And we're so happy and blessed to have him be part of our team here. So right now, talk to the people, man. What are you doing?
Right now, HPV inside.
Yep.
Hopper. the next race.
What's up, Alex?
Oh, I know.
We're live on YouTube, man.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, you already finished upstairs?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I just wait for pressure.
Guys, if y'all don't know, this is the second Alex, Mr. Alejandro right
Yeah,
here.
what's going
We still
on?
haven't got a nickname for you, man.
I know, right?
We don't know, man. Güero?
That word?
Huh?
I've been called that.
You been called
I've
that?
been called that.
You been called that before? Man, that's what comes up to my mind, you know?
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what Güero means, it means white boy. Yeah, because he looks like it. You know, long hair. You look like you're from California, man.
Dude.
Oh, I'm gonna have to shave it then.
Huh?
I'm gonna have to shave it then.
Nah, man.
He's actually from California.
Is he really?
I was born in California.
What part?
San Jose.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, our boss is from California.
No, yeah.
Yeah, she's from Fremont.
I couldn't tell where that is.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not familiar
No.
with that.
Oh man, I'm from Texas though. Straight up. Carter, where you from, man?
I'm from Mississippi.
That's right, man. You know, those are the two
I'm
best
remind
states.
you every time.
Check this out. Check this out, man. Look at these tools, man. What is that? The benders?
Benders, yes, sir. There you go. That's enough.
What I say, guys, the greatest of all time, Little Goat, using the right tools, doing the precision bending. We don't want any kinks on those lines. And look at that. Look how that just lines up.
There you go. I like it. I just need to cut it right
Perfect.
here. That's it.
Mr. Carter,
Yes, sir.
Mississippi, man.
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
You was about
Tell
to say the best state, wasn't you?
I was, man. Oh, well, Texas first.
Coming from a Texas guy, man. That's
Texas first.
I'm
now.
gonna take that.
Let me
coming from
tell
a
you
Texas
something. Let me
guy,
tell you
man.
guys something. Why Texas and Mississippi are the best. Check out the shoes, man.
That's it.
See this? See
That's
this?
it right there.
This what, you see
Every
what I'm
day.
saying? You see what I'm saying right here?
Every day.
We working, man. We working. Man, tell us what in Mississippi. What's one of the coolest things to do out there in Mississippi?
Man, okay. Coolest things to do, right? Stop by your local gas station, and they have the better food than some of these 5-star restaurants. I'm not even joking, okay?
I bet.
Another cool thing to do out there, guys, mud riding, all right? We have plenty of land. You can get in a bog, stuck down somewhere. Then you call your friends to come pull you out once you can't get out.
Hold on a second. You talking about mudding?
Mudding, yes.
Okay, y'all haven't seen it. You have to show it one day. You guys have to show it, okay?
Yeah.
You have to show it.
I will.
You have a new a Ranger that you bought like 6
Oh,
months ago.
yeah.
Talk to us about because that's mudding. Because
So,
you got like a little monster
I have
truck.
a mini monster truck. It's a Ford Ranger 92. It's on 33s, 4x4. I mean, we got the pulley bar, everything, just so when I go mudding or climbing, guys, that, you know, I don't get stuck. I pull people out. So I'm gonna have to show it to you guys.
Have
okay?
you gone mudding already?
I have. It's so
Ugh.
pretty.
I've never gone mudding in my life.
We should go mudding.
Yeah, yeah.
It's freeing.
What about you, Alex?
No, I haven't.
You never had mudding?
No, never.
Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to our vendors and see if maybe they can
see
hook us
somebody
up and
knows.
give us like a little tour or something that maybe we have ATVs or something. Come on, if you're one of our vendors, Standard, Shear,
Somebody
Goodman, Johnson, whoever, give us something. Let us go mudding.
Somebody know.
Huh?
Somebody know.
What else you do in Mississippi, man?
Fishing.
Who's never
Fishing
been
is
Huh?
very, very
Nobody
big.
who's never been mud.
I've never been mudding. You been mudding?
Yes, sir.
You like it?
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
I don't think I ever showed you my truck. Have I showed you my
Do you have it on their phone? Show the people, man. Show the people so they can see this, man. Oh, hold on. Let's see. What is your job? I don't know what it is. Also, I'm new to the chat. Hello. I would like to subscribe, and I just did. All right, Mr. Aaron Davis. Hey, we got a new subscriber.
Hey, Mr. Davis.
Hey,
Appreciate
look
you.
at that. Little Goat. People subscribing because they're seeing you use those nice tools, man.
You know, right? Make
That's-
it easier, right?
That's right. Appreciate the subscription. Thank you, Mr. Davis. All right, guys. Carter's trying to show us the truck. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Dang.
Prime
That doesn't even look like a Ranger, though, bro. It's so big.
It's when you put it
Huh?
up, it doesn't look like a Ranger.
Alex, look at this, man.
Oh,
Cause I be
wow.
going mudding. That's why I was like, all right, like I gotta have super swampers. I gotta have the whole thing.
I wish I had a picture of what my buddy used to have.
Yeah.
And it was like up here to get in.
A
Oh,
truck?
Up here. Up
How
here.
high did he put his
I don't know. But
He
it
probably-
was up there.
Man,
It was up there.
you guys are talking about some monster
ladder.
truck,
Yeah,
man.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I had to install something to climb in mine. Cause I was like, all right,
I got a 6
Woo.
battery you can use.
still man.
Guys, I just drive a Maverick, man. That's like a little go-kart.
I like the Maverick.
That Maverick rides so low to the
I love
ground.
the Maverick. I'll be like, man.
All right, what else? What else do you do other than mudding in Mississippi?
We work.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to do but work. We don't have a lot of entertainment.
Y'all do
guys.
farmland?
Farming, yes,
Yeah.
yes. So farming, huge, catfish capital of the world, guys. What else do we have there?
What do you? Let
We
me.
make
let-
our own fun.
I got you. I get what you're saying, but let me jump on the catfishing deal.
Yes.
What do you? I mean, you deep fry the catfish.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
But what do you put on the side? Like, what's on the side with catfish?
Man, we got some coleslaw.
Okay.
We're gonna do spaghetti with it, believe it or not. All right.
I've never.
Spaghetti and catfish.
Dog, I've never heard spaghetti.
Yeah.
What?
That's a real argument too.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have to.
Spaghetti and catfish.
I'm gonna have to try that. Alex, you're gonna have to try that now too, man.
Do it.
Try
Let's
it.
do it. Okay.
Let's try it. What else, man? We eat with it. Hush puppy, of course. French fries. That's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. That's what's gonna go with it. Fish sandwich. If you're ever in Mississippi, just stop at your local gas station. It's the best.
Man. Oh man, dude. I have. You know what? I've missed breakfast, and I miss lunch.
Are you fasting?
I'm not. It's just been so busy today, man. I've been running up and down all day. That fish sandwich sounds really good right now, man. I don't know about y'all. I like when it comes to sandwiches, like plain sandwiches, man. I love egg sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You guys like that?
In the
Like
morning.
yeah, in the morning, bro.
In the morning.
Oh my gosh. You know who makes who? Okay, let me ask you before I say. Who do you make like when you buy egg sandwich around here? Where do you buy it at, and what's your favorite one?
Ooh, I don't usually buy it because I don't like it when I buy it.
You make it yourself?
I'll make it. If I make
Oh,
it,
okay,
I'm fine
okay.
with it. It's usually when it's so soggy and it's not,
Yeah.
greasy, like too much grease.
Yeah.
So,
What about you? Do you like egg sandwich?
I'm with
Will you make it?
Alex. I make my own. That's
Man,
I
I'm
haven't found one yet that is.
I just
Okay,
wouldn't
let me
buy
tell
it from
you.
a store.
Let me tell you. Maybe I'm the odd one here. I'm the odd one here.
Where you
But
from?
I like the egg sandwich from 7-Eleven.
Okay.
But it can't be the old school 7-Eleven. It has to be the new school, the new build. I don't know if you've seen those.
Yeah, they got the wood kind of.
That one,
Yeah.
that one where you walk up and then they have like the taquitos, the pizza. They have the whole like little kitchen
Yeah,
deal.
they got the
Okay,
kitchen.
if you walk into a 7-Eleven and it looks like that, their sandwiches that they bring in there, I don't know why, but it's really good. It's
Good.
not soggy.
Yeah.
It's not
Not too
like
greasy.
not greasy. It's on a plain white sandwich
Yeah.
with the egg. Man, I enjoy that right there a lot, man. When it comes to gas station food, I'm very limited.
Really?
Let me bring up another conversation here. Do you guys like pizza?
Yeah.
I bet.
pizza.
Oh,
Yes.
yes or no?
Yes.
Oh,
You know.
Yes.
No. I was looking for something today.
yeah. Oh my God.
It's Friday.
Dude, that's like the biggest argument that we have in the industry is like, okay, when you go to the gas station, what kind of pizza? I cannot stand Race.
Racetrack.
Oh no. Quick Trip. I cannot stand Quick Trip.
Yeah.
It's just too cardboardy.
It is.
And Racetrack, the same deal. I gotta have it from the new Racetracks. Have you seen the new ones, right? The one that has the little kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Man, and you gotta have it like around noon if you can, because
Yeah.
that's when they're pumping out the lunch.
Mhm.
Oh man, it's the best.
And the good thing too, if you got the racetrack app,
Yes.
just with pumping gas,
Yes.
you get points.
Wow.
Just with pumping gas, every gallon is a point.
How high have you climbed on the Racetrack points too?
I had 3-4 pizzas so far.
Woo!
I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
Awesome. What about you, little Go? What's your favorite gas station food?
I think Quick Trip.
Quick Trip?
Yeah,
You're the quick.
the chickens. What's it called?
The brisket.
No, not the.
Oh, the
it's
brisket.
chickens steaks.
Oh
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah, those.
Yeah. So you're a
Yeah,
Quick
that's
Trip
my
guy.
only one. Nah, not like that, but
Okay.
just the chicken steaks.
Nice. Nice.
That's not good.
Well,
I'm interested. to
now
see
I'm
what
really
you
hungry.
raise this.
Yeah.
Now I'm really, really hungry.
We're gonna stop when we get done. I'll feel some seafood.
Seafood?
Yeah.
I love seafood. That's
Since
another
this
thing in
morning.
Mississippi, man. You gotta get our
Since
seafood.
this morning, I
love
started out either wings or
Go for it.
seafood.
Wait.
That's what I was feeling.
Now we're really talking about
Seafood.
food here.
Biloxi
I-
or go for it. You gotta go.
Okay.
Gotta go.
Okay. You like seafood?
Yes, sir.
I love seafood.
I I'm from the islands, man. So it's it. Oh, I love seafood. Are you kidding me? It's in my genes. All right, what kind of seafood do you guys like?
King crab.
Oh, fancy,
Fancy. That's
fancy,
what I'm
bro.
saying. I think I had that like twice in my life.
Look, it's right, look. Like, it's at a premium. Okay, guys, it's at a premium. It's at a premium. I love
Alright.
king crab though.
Okay, what about you, Alex?
I mean, just a good old fried fish, you know?
Yeah,
Or,
like whole fish.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
snapper.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
That, or just, you know, just a regular cocktail.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
fine with
my
that.
gosh, yes, sir. Man, this is torturous talking about this.
Here
I'm
to see
just
how
saying.
he's going to rest. They're so close.
Does it have a filter dryer inside?
I told him to put it up.
It's up there?
Yeah.
I see, you guys are too good. I should call you the big goat, man.
I'll get a
Yeah.
curl my hair.
Oh my gosh. Let me show you guys here. Check this thing out. This is the 15 SEER RA15. So this is again an entry to mid-tier air conditioning unit. Still has a capacitor down here. Even though it has a contactor, this contactor is not like your typical contactor. You're never supposed to push this contactor in this unit here. But it does have an entry-level inverter. And then down here, if you can see, the compressor is covered up. So it has a nice little sound blanket on there. It has the whisper blades as well. Pretty awesome option here.
I'm like, how's he even gonna do the armor flame? I'm like, I'm just watching though.
Oh, that's Little Goat, man. What are you talking about, man?
Just watching.
All right. Well, you guys made me really hungry now. I love gumbo, by the way. I thought y'all were gonna talk about some real seafood. Over here, fried food, catfish, man. Huh? I love aguachiles. Are you talking? Oh my God! Explain it to him, Little Goat. What's aguachile?
It's so good, you know. It has some creams, like you cook it. What's it called? You live with lime,
Mhm.
like go lime maybe.
So you know what a ceviche is?
Oh, ceviche.
You know what ceviche is? Dog. You don't know what ceviche is?
I know it's
Alex, we're gonna have to do him right, man.
What is ceviche?
Ceviche is raw fish,
Okay.
shrimp, whatever you want, cooked on lime with man, you can do it with cucumber, you can do it with anything, all kinds of things, but it's just literally raw fish that's cooked with the lime. And what he was saying about aguachile, it's a variant of ceviche, but man, it's just very tasty as
Sound
well.
good.
It sounds delicious. It sounds even better. It sounds even better when you don't eat.
Yeah. Yeah. His dad makes very good aguachile.
Okay, I got it. We have to petition him. We have to get everybody on board. We have to petition him to make his dad make us some one day.
He
Huh?
will. He will.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I love me a good gumbo though. Tell you that much. I love me. I'm a big oyster fan. You guys like oysters?
Sir.
I don't.
Yes, sir.
You don't like
I
oysters?
can't. I tried it many times.
Okay.
Gotta
You
be done
can't?
right.
Do you like just chucked and like raw, or do you like them if they were cooked? Because you can have them two ways.
I don't think I've had them cooked.
Oh, then you'll like them.
I just had them raw, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it.
Well, and you also have to have the right ones too.
Right one.
You have to have the right
Right
ones.
seasoning.
That's right. And how they chuck it too, and how they prepare it. Dude, it's an art.
Maybe that's what it is.
It is. It is.
I didn't-
Because I've had some nasty ones that I was like, I'll never want to eat this
You
again.
go to New Orleans, try Mumbo's. Mumbo's got some really good oysters. Really good.
Man, all of these restaurants that Carter is recommending, guys, we're gonna have to take a road trip, man. I'll rent one of those. Yeah.
Down south.
Oh my gosh.
We'll come and help you out if you need it.
Let's
All
go.
We'll come on tour now. Come
Oh,
on tour now.
you cannot tell the people out there that. They're gonna hear that. They're gonna expect it, man.
Win. Win.
Are you prime AC and heat?
Heck nah,
You
man.
guys are traveling now.
Yeah, taking a trip.
Did you guys
Ministry.
let me ask you guys this, and maybe if anybody's in here watching and hearing this, do you guys know a company called Air Pros? You ever heard of them? They look like the trucks look like little zebras, orange zebras.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so Air Pros started out in Florida,
Uh-huh.
and they the owner, the guy who started that company, he started in 2017 and went through. I mean, rapid expansion would be an undermining of what he did. I mean, he grew that company so big, and then he started buying off every little company that he can get to across other states, including here in Texas. He bought off tons of them. So, like private equity, and 5 days ago they just filed for bankruptcy.
No way.
Really?
Yeah, I was reading it. I was watching the podcast today. They had over, I think he said it was like between 200 to 500 million dollars worth of liabilities and debts, and yeah, they filed for bankruptcy. See, all the companies that they bought
Whoa.
and try to merge it, and I think that's the problem. I think that's why I love our company so much, and just any other company that has the same structure where it's family owned and operated. It's holding it down. I think when private equity comes in and they start buying all these companies, their identity changes, the character changes. What was that? That's right. It becomes that, and you lose touch of it, And the there's some companies here that have been in the Metroplex for a very long time, and they stayed true to who they were. And man, some of the best companies that are part of the Metroplex before they even sold out were big enough and still were able to provide that same level of service. It's when investors get involved. And anyways, I was like, man, that's crazy because that company was huge. I mean, just massive. And they filed for bankruptcy. It becomes a dollar sign at the end of the day. And yeah, but not us, guys.
Oh, we're around. Look, we're around. We're around for years and years, guys.
Yeah. Look at this again, guys. Why do we name him Little Goat? The greatest of all time. The greatest of all time. Nitrogen. We brazing with nitrogen. That means that we're gonna flow nitrogen through the copper. Do you guys know why that's so important? I'm asking y'all out there, if you're viewers, if you're watching this live, why we have to flow nitrogen through the copper. Well, the reason is when you start to heat up that copper inside it, oxidates inside it, creates a soot, like a black almost matter that builds around the copper. And if you don't have nitrogen flowing through it, it'll produce it on the inside as well. So when you turn that unit on, where do you think all that's going? That's right. It's going to go either to the dryer, right, the liquid line dryer, or it's going to go into the metering device. That's why a lot of these systems have clogged TXVs, dead compressors, and it shortens the life of how these units were designed to operate. So flowing nitrogen anytime that you're brazing is very important. Oh, I almost dropped the phone. Oh man. Oh, now we got a green screen. I don't even know how to do it. How do you go back? Oh, none. There we go.
Oh, we're zoomed in.
And we're zoomed in, guys. This is technology, guys. No pressure, guys. No pressure. Everybody's quiet. Nah, Little Goat never has an issue with that. He never has an issue with that. Alex, so do you miss Cali or no?
I mean, that's why I don't claim being from Cali.
Yeah.
I mean, I was there until I was 4.
Okay. Oh, so you don't even.
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've been here longer than anywhere else. So
Yeah. Yeah, you're Texan.
that's why I say I'm from here.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Alright. You got the heat perfect. I mean,
Good brazing, huh?
as soon as he it's just like.
Again, guys. That's
Little
why
goat.
he's a little goat, man.
I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm impressed by that. That was fire. In the literal sense and the figurative. Man, that was a clinic on low key on I don't know what your settings are, but I mean, it was like a couple seconds, boom, all right, boom. I was like, man, that was impressive. Good solder.
Let me see this armor flex, little go, when you cut it. Why we have to put that kind of armor flex on the line set?
So, south side in the elements, guys. You don't want the sun to deteriorate. Notice how different it is.
What's different about it? I don't know if they can tell. I mean, if you're a viewer and you're watching this, you probably have no idea what we're looking at. But explain to them what material that is on the outside.
So on the outside, this is UV rated to block out the sun from making it shrink and making it crumble as well. If you put the regular stuff, which is on the inside
Foam,
here,
right?
it'll crumble. The sun will draw it up. Once it gets wet, it just dries out, and then it falls off of your suction line.
Yep. Now, is this something that is required by city inspections and permit? Someone's shaking his head over here, or nodding his head.
Yes.
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 That's
And if
right.
it isn't city, it should be, but it is.
It is.
You'll go back. You'll go back.
Yep. Yep. This right here, the armor flex, the locking caps, and the proper breaker size to these units are the most important and critical things when the city comes out and they do their inspection. One, they want to make sure that the installation is done properly, and two, that the breaker size is installed correctly so that if the system were to ever experience a electrical failure or anything like that, that it's going to trip that breaker. Now, how we do it here at Prime is we install these disconnects that have the terminals for our proper breaker size. So this one here, I believe, is a 40 amp breaker, and that 40 amp breaker is going to go in there, and the city will come out, give us the green tag, and move on to the next one. I hate y'all. I can't stop thinking about food now. I want to. What's the weather like in Mississippi, by the way?
It's like this, but way more humid.
Okay.
I mean, it's much more humid than
Okay.
this. Very humid.
Do y'all have tornadoes over there?
A lot.
A lot of tornadoes
A lot
too?
of tornadoes. Not like Oklahoma. But
Yeah.
we're in Tornado Alley, so we can expect it every year. Every year to have a tornado.
Do you have a lot of hailstorms down there too?
Not a lot of hailstorms.
Yeah.
Just a lot of thunderstorms, a lot of tornadoes.
Yeah.
Like it's not flat like Oklahoma, so that helps. But it's hilly. It's the start of the Appalachian, so tornadoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have them.
All right. So you like mudding? Do you? What other kind of activities do you like to do outside of work, man?
I'm a gamer through and through. Dragon Ball Z. If I'm not,
Okay, I'm gonna pause you on that one real
Yeah.
quick because I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan too as well. I think anybody
love
that
Dragon
grew
Ball
up
Z.
in Dragon Ball Z, this is us here. What is your thoughts on the new SSJ4?
I like the original Super
GT?
Saiyan 4 from GT.
Yeah, yeah.
The
What
new one was cool. It was cool. I'm not mad at it.
Okay.
I'm not mad at it.
Okay.
But I like the.
All right. Good. Alex, let me ask you: are you a Dragon Ball Z fan?
Yeah.
Kinda.
The kind of. I mean, the old one.
The old school
older
one?
The
Yeah.
new one, I know nothing about that anymore. It's just so many.
What about you, little goat? You ever watch Dragon Ball?
Yeah, same with Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
like the
new
old one?
ones,
Yeah.
The new one that came out on Netflix? the
Yeah.
Japanese?
Yeah. That's what we were just talking about too.
I was
Yeah.
watching that one. You ready?
Yeah.
Easy connection. Look at that. I would agree with you, Mr. Carter. I am also a big fan of the GT Super Saiyan 4. I like that animation a lot better. This one he just looked too ape form.
Yeah, it did.
That's why I didn't like
It
that.
looked like his hands were like
Yeah,
massive.
massive heads. Yeah.
Massive, but you know.
All right, let me ask y'all this: do y'all like watching? You like watching boxing? UFC with
Just the big fight.
the big fights? Yeah.
The big fight. Yeah.
I like Errol
Kinda-
Spence just
Huh?
because he's from here. I said I
Yeah.
like Errol Spence just because
Okay.
he's from here. And then what they call him? The pit bull. You know what
Oh,
I'm talking about?
yeah.
The pit bull. He's like the Latino fighter.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
really should have beat. I think he was fighting Terrence Crawford. No, I forgot who he
Nah,
was fighting.
yeah,
I wouldn't know,
Gervonta
guys.
Davis. He was fighting Gervonta
Yeah.
Davis. He should have won. He should have won. The pit bull. That's his name though. He was man.
I've got to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of the boxing just because it's corrupt. If
is
you don't believe
corrupt.
it's corrupt, then you have
It's
no
so
idea. It's
corrupt.
corrupt, number one.
That's
And
why
then
I
two,
was
like you watch a fight
Definitely.
and you're like, man, these people are like, they're not even trying, you know. And it's I think any sports is like that too. I'm more of a
At the end of the day.
yeah.
It's gotta
I'm more
be
of an
good.
MMA fan though. I like MMA, UFC.
more entertaining.
Yeah.
Way more.
Yeah.
I like watching two fighters go, 5 rounds, and then the one guy who you think will never win, all of a sudden, like,
Just throws up.
Slips him. The crowd goes wild.
yep,
I love that. That's like,
yep.
oh, he slapped him. I love the commentating makes it so good.
I've seen that.
good.
Yep.
Oh.
We got one more brace here, and then we're ready to go for the vacuum.
Y'all been pulling some vacuums like I've never seen before, man. We're talking 130s.
Right there.
What's his name? Little goat. Little goat.
Got a black hole out here or something, man.
Yeah, like 180 something.
Yeah, it was 180 the other day. I was like, what are y'all doing?
Oh, they're going above and beyond. That's what they're
going
doing, man.
above and beyond.
Yes, sir.
And I pulled a good vacuum. Don't get me wrong. 250, 240, 180. I thought I saw 130 the other day. I thought y'all was just like, all right.
Trying
We
to get
got
to
other
100.
stuff to
Trying to
do.
get to 100.
Bro, you're trying to get that copper to just crumble.
Don't think it's kink. No, it's
No,
it's
sir.
sucked in.
No, sir.
Good. You need glove? You need something?
Nah,
Okay.
What do you think, little goat?
push it forward.
Okay, no leaks?
No, guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Hey, guaranteed.
Oh,
On a-
guaranteed.
Wait a minute. Guaranteed
Guaranteed.
on a Friday evening?
At
At what time?
What time?
It's 501.
Oh, at 5:01, and he's guaranteeing no leaks? Let's see if little goat really lives up to the name. Guys, you know this. If you're in the industry, you got to understand. We never say the job is easy. We never say we're
never
done.
say
We
it.
never say nothing.
Never say
The HVAC gods,
hear you.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Hear you for sure.
yeah,
Like the government.
yeah.
You're
That's,
listening.
that's right,
It's
man.
Friday, 501.
Yeah.
That was me last night. Installing. I was like, yeah, thermostat works. Put it in heat. I was like,
All right, let's go. Now we're running our pressure test. Alex, what do you like to get this pressure down to, or up to? I'm sorry.
250, 300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long do you usually let it run there for?
10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, just to make sure no
Yep.
leaks.
How do you know, or when do you sense that it had a leak, or has a leak?
When it drops, maybe 5, 10.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Alex? Is that what you usually?
About the same.
About the same?
Mhm.
Right.
Hey, you had a unit that we did about a year ago. Not you went and you found a leak. Where was the leak at?
the leak.
I just
was
remember
on
that.
The filter dryer. It's in the closet.
Upflow too.
Upflow.
Beautiful.
Right there.
Beautiful, huh?
On the top.
The back of the unit. Right there. Between the unit and the
Yep.
copper.
Yep.
So, man.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Have you guys seen the Pro Press?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think about? What are your thoughts on those, by the way?
I don't know. I feel like stuff has to be perfect.
Yeah. For it to work, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you would have made that job easier if it was Pro Pressed, or for upflows? You're tight. You're in the closet. You know, it's one of those.
How big is the Pro Press?
Dude, they're
They're pretty.
pretty big. Yeah.
It's about that big. wouldn't
Yeah,
fit for that job.
it wouldn't fit.
I had to, cause I had to go like that.
So you
with
needed
my
the
left
little
hand.
tip from
I needed
the.
that tip to
Yeah.
go just like that. So
Okay.
the Pro Press is sticking out.
Go ahead,
I can't really do anything with that.
So where was the leak at in yours?
On the top, where the filter dryer and meets at, it was on the top, like
Okay.
right there in the closet, dropping out of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like it was a small pinhole leak, and it was oil everywhere.
No way.
Yeah, it was.
But you got it.
I did.
Did you run a good vacuum?
I ran a great vacuum.
Let's go. Okay, guys. Moment of truth here. Little goat said that he ain't got no leaks. He guaranteed it.
Big
He
joke.
said, "Put the bank on it. Put it. I got
Put
it.
it.
Guaranteed."
Play spades, look out.
What we got, man? 305.
305.
305.
305. Okay, they're gonna equalize. Yeah.
Well, let me go check my KSP.
Oh, okay. Well, you got.
I'm a sabotage him.
There you go, bro. Right. Now this can be a little bit, if you're in the trades and you're doing your nitrogen test, this part right here is the decay test. This is where we're actually testing if the nitrogen inside of the line is actually holding. And if you're just replacing like a single component, let's say you're not doing line sets, and you're going to flush them, you're going to clean them, you're going to prep the system ready to go. When you run your nitrogen and you start to get your pressures on your gauges here, you're going to have a difference in pressures on your suction and on your liquid as well. And that's normal, guys. That's normal because there still might be something in the lines. Whatever it is, it's affecting how the pressures look, and that's what we call equalizing. So we got to give it a minute here for both the liquid and the suction pressures on these sides right here to equalize, get as close to the PSI reading on both sides as possible, and then from there you can begin your decay test. The decay test usually lasts anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. By that time, you should have a really good idea if the system has a leak. Sometimes it could be a micro leak, sometimes it could be a pretty good leak. Now, if you do have a micro leak, which is the hardest ones to find, you're gonna have to use your bubbles, right? Or you're just gonna have to pump in more nitrogen. Usually I've had really good success when it comes to finding small leaks when I dump in at least 350 to 400 psi of nitrogen, because at that point you're gonna hear where that leak is coming from. So right now we're looking at around 302.5. So we've dropped a good amount, maybe about a 1.5. Now Alex, hopefully he didn't sabotage you up there, right?
Probably
No,
not.
I don't think he did. No. And we got 304 on this side, so we'll give it a little bit minute here, and then we're gonna recheck our connections and make sure that we have no leaks, guys. And this is why this is so important and so critical. This step right here cannot be rushed and cannot be missed. Because this is what's going to guarantee you that the system runs efficiently, effectively, and that you don't lose any of the refrigerant that's in here. As a HVAC technician or as a contractor, it's your duty to do everything in your power to ensure that when you are fixing air conditioning systems for your homeowners, that you're following every step to the T. You don't want them to have a system that's going to have a leaky component in there. They'll never feel good about it, and you won't feel either, because you're going to have to be running a callback. So take the time, do the process, and again, if you do that, you'll have a really good time installing and working on these units, and not have to worry about going back and fixing something that should be standard. It is standard for you have to do it, but I know that there are some of us sometimes, it's Friday, it's 5 o'clock, like who doesn't want, we just talked about food, you get it, it's like there's so many things that we just want to do, but the thing is that if we rush this step right here, guys, we're going to be back, we're gonna have to fix it, and honestly, it's gonna be double the work, double the time, where if we just spend 10-15 minutes trying to fix this deal here and make sure that it's good, then we'll be in good shape. So I think we are starting to equalize here. We're dropping to 305. We're at 302, so we're getting pretty close to equalization. I think we might be in good shape here.
Think so.
What do you think so far?
I just waiting for it to equalize, and then from there, we can run that vacuum. Then we'll do the electrical, and we'll be getting where we need to go.
Okay, let's do it. I had a Red Bull. I lied.
did this
I
step.
had a Red Bull today. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
that's why you-
now I'm like,
yeah, that's why you.
hello,
I
hello.
did this step 4 times the other day.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Oh,
was like,
the pressure testing?
it's like, man, if it's a leak where that's at, I'm like, I kept feeling like it's dropped. Go back in and braze a little bit.
That was man.
It was so funny.
Let me
when
tell you.
called
Let
me,
me
you were
tell
like,
you
"How's it
why.
looking?" I was like, we're taking turns. That's what I meant, because I was like, pressure test, go look.
Yeah.
All right, we're good to go.
Those are the ones that teach you how to be a better technician.
Yeah, for
you know?
sure.
Yeah. But let me tell you one thing, Mr. Carter. Here, I'm going to tell you live, man. One
Yes,
of the
sir.
why you are also a goat, man. Why you are.
Man,
Uh,
I'm coming from the Ram.
Heck yeah, dude. Let me tell you something. I got a call from that customer that same the next day. He called into the office. He was like, "Hey, let me speak with George real quick." And I'm like, "Oh my god, man! Like, I know we fixed it. You know, I always hate getting a call like that, not knowing what is it about." And man, he just called and he said, "George, I just want you to know that Carter, such an amazing young man, very knowledgeable, man, made me feel great about the repair. I know we just replaced the system, and you know no one likes to fix new stuff,
Yeah.
and it just happened to be that sometimes we just make errors, and it's really not um, it's how we respond to those
Always.
mistakes,
Always.
and I tell you, the customer called in Carter, and he was like, "Man, Carter is an amazing kid, man, made us feel really good." And he said to me, he's like, "Man, if I owned a business and he was my employee, he would be somebody that I would do my very darnest to make sure he always stays with us." That's
Damn.
what he said, dude. And
Man,
I was like,
that's
I love getting those
woo.
phone calls, man. That's what makes me proud of this company. It makes me proud of you,
Yes, sir.
and getting those phone calls from real customers like that, and that when I say real, like they experienced one like a full system replacement, right? They give us the
Right.
business,
Give us the
but the
business.
real experience, like the after fact, like how do we support that customer? How do we support that equipment? How do we support our craftsmanship, our customer service boss? Like all of that is what really matters. And getting that phone call, I didn't tell you that, but since we were talking about it, I was like, man, that's going
That's
above and
amazing,
beyond.
man.
Yeah.
I feel good. Man, that give me the warm and fuzzies, as we say.
Yeah. All right, little goat. What do you think, man? We Gucci?
We good?
We
Yeah.
Gucci? Let's put it on a vacuum, man.
All right.
We haven't dropped there from 303. Equalized. So now we're going to put this on a vacuum. Now let me show you guys on the vacuums. That is the second to most important step aside from just doing the pressure test like we're doing right now. And you're asking why? Why is that so important? Well, the vacuum is going to remove any kind of contaminants, any kind of moistures, anything that's still inside of that copper line all the way up through the wall, up to the TXV up there. And it's going to prepare this system to release the new refrigerant that's in here. So that new refrigerant does not have any kind of contamination or anything like that. And that's so important. Now every manufacturer is different, right? Some say, hey, just get your micron gauge, get your vacuum out. And in reality, guys, and this is again, if you're in the industry, if you're a tech, you really want to try to do a triple evacuation, right? You're gonna run your vacuum, drop below 2,000 microns, cut it, put some nitrogen, purge it out, put it again, drop below 1,000, cut it, do your nitrogen, purge it again, go down to 500 microns, cut it, and then do a decay test. And if it does not raise up to 1,000 within 10 minutes, 1,000 microns, typically you have a really good seal system. Other manufacturers out there, like what we install a lot, they call for 250 microns. To get to 250 microns, you gotta have a very clean line set. So that means it has to be flushed. There cannot be any contaminants. There cannot be any oils in there. When the vacuum is running, it's going to evaporate all of the oil that's in there. So if you have a lot of oil, it's going to take forever to really drop a good vacuum. Number two, you got to have the proper tools, right? So we use Really, I think it's overkill. You really don't need like a 6 or 8 CFM for residentials, but we do have a really good vacuum that we use. And we go with a single hose, and then we have our isolated micron gauge. And that ensures that we're running a solid vacuum. We're not pulling a vacuum through any of our manifolds, any of our gauges. We're really just running it through that one line and through that 1 micron gauge. And we here at Prime always shoot for 250 microns. That is what we're going for. We're trying to get it to 250 at every single install, not just like with the Amana S series. And by doing so, that again, it just gives us the peace of mind, the customer the peace of mind that this system is going to last for a very, very long time, guys. So right now, we just did the nitrogen test. Everything passed. We had our DK test. It held around 303 PSI. It equalized on both sides. And now they're just purging out the nitrogen. There you go. That's a good sign, by the way. Now, if you're in the industry, if you're a tech and you've purged these units like this with nitrogen, you release it, right? Here's how you know if you haven't really flushed the line sets. If there's still oil in the lines, when you put 300 PSI of nitrogen and then you open up the valve and let it escape, if you still have refrigerant oils in there, you're gonna get like a little cloud of refrigerant that comes out. And if you see that, do it again. Put some more nitrogen in there until you see no more of that or little of that, okay? Because again, your vacuum is going to struggle if there's any kind of oils or contaminants still within that line here. Hey, HVAC Live with Zay just joined. What's up, guy? Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching here. I hope you're enjoying it. We got another viewer, Mr. Carter. What is that in your hand?
Oh man, this is gonna be my service tool here. Okay, this is going.
That's
to
the
be
Philpiece VC1. That's a
VC1.
core remover.
These are the best.
That's right. Why did we remove the core from there?
Remove the core because when we're brazing, we don't want to burn this up. Okay?
That's right.
And we don't want it to, for one, burn up inside of it or melt inside of it.
Yep.
That'll be a recipe for a disaster.
Yeah. Now the core remover is also a critical part when we're running our vacuums because we're gonna take that core, that shredder core, from the suction line. That's where this big hose is gonna get connected to. And the reason why we're gonna take that core remover is because we want that port to be fully open. We don't want any obstructions like a little core in there. We want this machine here, this vacuum, to be able to suck as much and put the system into a vacuum as quickly as possible, guys. You know this, when we're installing this, having the right tools allows us to do these jobs so much more efficient. You know, doing installations is not an easy job. It's very demanding, but also if you have the right tools, man, it just makes everything so much easier and so much smoother. If you don't have the right tools, man, you're gonna work twice as hard. Your body is going to let you know by the end of the week, man, that it's a lot, you know. So we try to ensure that we have all the right tools to make this thing so much easier. No leaks up there, Big Alex?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, we got 300 PSI. All right. 303. Equalize on the side. Now we're just going to put this on a vacuum. How quickly do you think we're going to get this down to?
This one,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 15.
15 minutes?
Yep.
Well, we do have an 8 CFM vacuum, I think. Is that it? Yeah, 8 CFM, man. I think it's going to... What do you think, little goat?
60, nah, just kidding. 20.
20 minutes? Okay, all right. Carter, what do you think? We getting into 250?
I'm with Big Alex.
Okay.
15 minutes.
15 minutes?
I'm with
Yes,
15
sir.
minutes.
It's Friday. Let's go.
You guys keep saying it's Friday, man. Oh my God! Please, HVAC gods, do not,
I know.
do not punish us today, man. Let me get on this side so I can show you guys. This is the core remover tool right here. So this, see how there's no core in there? This gets connected on the suction line, and then the hose gets connected here. You run the vacuum. Once you get to the port, you're gonna shut this off. Then you can put your core back in there with this tool right here. And then that again just allows us to do that. What do you think, sir? It's coming along pretty good? Almost there, yep. Yesterday I was watching. I went down the rabbit hole of Navac.
Mm-hmm.
You know the tools,
Yeah.
and they have a brand new multi-port. I think I told you about that earlier. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Yeah. Well, okay. Who was I telling that to earlier? It's the shredder core remover, but it has the 5/16 and it has the quarter built into one. So
Okay.
like when we do the
Oh,
Samsung
yeah,
units,
yeah, yeah. You were
you can
saying.
just use one, and it's the new compatible one too. But you ready? No, I see it. All right. Little Go Alex said 20 minutes. Big Alex said 15 minutes. Carter, you said 20. Oh no, you said 15 minutes as well. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say anything for y'all. It's Friday. I'm not saying anything. So right now, when the vacuum is running, the first thing that it's going to do is going to start to put the entire line set from this unit all the way up to the evaporator coil, and it's going to start putting it into a vacuum state. I see the smiles, so that means that we're dropping quickly here. And there we go. So now once this vacuum gets to 1,000, right? Now we flushed this line set really good. We ran a really good pressure test. So there was no oils, no contaminants. So that helps speeds up the process here. Once this gets down to 1,000 microns, we're gonna drop the second stage on this vacuum and it's gonna put it into a deeper state. And you'll hear the gargle inside of the vacuum here, how it's sounding right now. You'll see how it will tone down. And that'll help evacuate the system even quicker. So right now we're at 2250, 2000. Carter, can you open up your phone?
Yes, sir.
Let me see it. This is a fill piece, so it's all digital as well, and it's Bluetooth. If you have the fill piece app, you can actually see the microns. So if you're walking around, you don't have to keep constantly looking down at that unit there. This is the fill piece app. Now we're gonna look for the microns. Boom, there we go. So we're at 15 and dropping. Once we get to 1,000, we'll drop the second gear on this unit here. And let's see. Huh? 12 minutes left, huh? Okay. I'm not gonna say nothing. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. Oh, show us the breaker real quick so people can see it.
There you go. We had
Nice.
our 40 breaker amp.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
And how does it? Can you clip it on? Let me see. Show us. Oh, that's all right.
Alright, you have this little legs
Yeah.
that stick in here, and then you have this right here that goes
Yeah.
right
To the
in
two
here.
teeth.
Just put it like that.
Once we hit second thousand,
You just push it, and that's it.
There you go.
Make sure it's off.
There you go. And that's important. And why we do it this way, y'all, is because to get into the electrical panel, you really do need an electrician license or get a sub out that's an electrical or mastering electrician. Our contracting license here in Texas allows us to change these breakers. And a way for us to put the right breaker without having to go into the panel is this solution right here. We put our own breaker on the outdoor unit, which again has to be properly sized. Wait. Oh, I want to see the second gear. Hold on. Let me put it back. Huh? Let me see. All right. 900. All right, hold on. So once we get under 1,000 microns, we're gonna drop the second gear. Boom. And then you'll see how it sounds different. Sounds very clear. It's almost like you can just hear the fan. And this will help start to reduce the microns and the vacuum even further. So we're dropping. Good sign. Let's watch Little Goat install the breaker.
You gonna put the surge protector on the bottom?
Nah, in the side.
Did you tell him about it
I thought it
already?
was a new trend or something. So
No, man.
making sure I ain't missing it.
Gonna be rough. About to break 700.
Like I got money on this.
I know.
Guys, I'm not gonna say nothing. You guys
like
are the
bullshit.
ones. You guys are the one. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Who just joined?
Ah, what's going on, man?
Morgan. Mr. Morgan himself. We like you too, man. We like you too. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you for commenting, guys. Mr. Morgan Johnson, aka The Go.
Go. D-T-H-E, capital. Go.
What do you think, Morgan? Is it coming along to your standards, sir? What do you think? Vacuum? We dropping? Okay. What we got, Alex?
6:26, and we got 8 minutes on my bike.
You got 8 more minutes?
8 more
More
minutes.
minutes, man.
Ooh, man.
6:20.
We only
Okay.
get 500, right?
Huh? That's why I said I ain't gonna say nothing.
We only get 500.
I'm not saying nothing.
That's what ChatGPT said.
That's what
Right?
Get it to
told me.
550.
What do you think about ChatGPT, man?
It's helped me a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Like one day I was just playing with it, and I was trying to like find the right breaker for a 15 kW or a 10 kW, and I asked just straight for a heat pump, heat kit, what size breaker do I need, and it showed me the math how to get everything.
Nice.
And now that how about a 15?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Ah, man. I mean, it's a great tool. What about you?
I talk to it. I talk to it a lot.
Yeah.
3 times a week.
Yeah.
I talk to it. 3 times a week.
Yeah.
On my
Yeah.
way home. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm always asking this stuff.
Hey, Little Goat.
Sir.
What's that thing on top of the disconnect, man?
Oh, the
What is
level?
that? Yeah.
The level, yeah. Make sure.
You use a level?
Yeah.
That's right, because he's the greatest of all time. You guys know this already. All right? That means he wants to make sure that that disconnect is nice and level. How many times do you guys go to a... Huh?
What?
Yeah, that's on y'all, man. 551 is looking all right. It's looking all right.
How many more minutes?
6 more minutes.
How many times have you guys gone to a like a job and you'll see a disconnect that's all crooked
All the time.
or a thermostat that's all crooked? Like, doesn't that drive you nuts? It's so easy just to be like, you know. Let me tell you. I'll tell you a little bit about when I grew up in the industry. You know, And I was an installer as well, man. The lead installer that I work with, when I tell you he was, man, he was just on me about every little detail. It was like, that doesn't look level. And I'm like, it looks level. And he's like, that. And I remember I put a level on it, and he, from like, I don't know, 10, 15 feet, he'll be like, that's not
Yeah,
level.
there's people like that.
That's not
I
level.
can't see it. I'll see it level, and it's not.
And it's not.
I need a level.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
are people that's good. You put a
Well,
level on
it taught me how to, you know, that you ever heard the old saying? Wait a second, hold on, before we say that. Little Go, what are you doing, man?
Silicon de disconnect.
Silicon, that's right, because he's the greatest of all time. You guys know this already. He's going to seal up the disconnect. Why is that important, Mr. Carter?
Because we don't want no type of moisture to get in there. And more importantly, it's gonna stay to the wall. But most
Wow.
importantly, the moisture.
Little steps, guys. Little things are what makes a huge difference in the longevity.
Now see how far we can go.
Okay. How many did we make
If
it
this was
in?
an S series, I would say
You got 5 minutes to go,
I
right?
got 5 more minutes.
5 minutes to go. We've already come down to 490, guys. Remember, we're trying to get to 250.
We are.
I'm gonna give you the slight 50% win because we did get under 500 microns within 15 minutes. Little Goat, I think you are.
I think you're more spot on.
I wonder why. That's right, because he's the greatest of all time, guys. You already know this. Little Goat knows the timing. He focuses on these outdoor units. So we got 481 and dropping. So let's see how that comes out. Attention to detail,
It's
right there,
supposed
guys.
to lick it and get out that finger.
Wait a second. Is that a Mississippi thing or is that a
That's a Carter thing.
that's Carter thing? Okay. All right. Man, I hope everybody's enjoyed this video. This has been an hour and 2 minutes already, man. Wow, what a long life. What a long life, guys. I do have a full video on this particular install today, and that'll be up on Facebook hopefully in the next day or two here as well. What's that, Little Goat?
Surge protector.
Okay. Alex, you want to answer that question? Why do we install surge protectors?
So when your house gets hit by lightning,
Yeah.
the unit doesn't go boom.
Or a surge,
Simple.
right?
Yeah, or a surge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, with these new systems, even like the one that we're installing today, let me show y'all. Look at all of the electronics that we have inside the system. So you have to protect it, guys. You have to put a surge protector. Now, you guys know from all of our videos, the Amana S series, the Samsung Hilux, you name it, the Amana AS or AC7, that's the two-stage Amana systems, or the RA15s or RA16s, Ream inverter style systems, even a two-stage RP14, the one that we did yesterday. Did we have a surge in there?
We definitely had a surge there.
Surge protector, you know?
Protector.
It's a non-negotiable, guys. Here in our company, we have non-negotiables. Number one and most important, city permits, city inspections. That is a non-negotiable if you do business with Prime AC and Heat.
Right.
Second thing is you're gonna have A-class employees, A-class technicians, A-class installers, and the third is that we're not gonna cut any corners. So outdoor, we're gonna always install the proper size breaker, and we're gonna install our surge protector. One, it's your investment. This is your home. This is your equipment that you've purchased. So we want to give you the best chance for that, and then for us too. I know you don't want to come out on a Sunday,
I do not want to come out on a Sunday.
Right?
I love y'all though. But I
yeah,
don't want to come out on a
yeah. So little things like adding the surge protector, it's just a little bit more peace of mind. Where we at?
419.
Okay, how many minutes you got?
130, 120.
Oh, you're not gonna make it, man. You're not gonna make it. But you know who will make it though?
Here we
You
go.
already know?
That's
You already
good.
You already know?
You already know? Okay, all right. Whoa, what was that?
Not new to this, he true to this.
Dude, put that on a shirt.
We gonna do it for for us.
Huh?
Not new to this. We true to this.
Yeah, yeah. Earlier in this video, you commented, "Are you gonna put that on the bottom of the disconnect?" Why did you say that?
I've seen some surge protectors be on the bottom of the disconnect.
Does it work?
It works. That
Yeah?
would work.
Okay.
But here's why that's not good. If it rains, right? We've already sealed the outside, but now we have this thing that can pile up water on the top. And then guess what? The water's not going to move. It's just going to build up and it can go inside the surge protector. And we don't want that.
Yeah, the surge will just, that little device will just die, you know. And it's not that it's going to destroy the system or anything like that, but it's going to be us coming out there on a Sunday. I would say that because that's when it happens, you know.
At 8 o'clock.
Ideally, every surge protector that gets installed, you want to always try to put it on the side. You know, you can't put it on the bottom, depending on the area, depending on the application that you're faced with. You missed
There
it.
goes my 50 minutes.
You missed it.
394. That's a good
Hey.
vacuum, though. Not an S-series vacuum.
It's a good vacuum, though,
That's
right?
a good vacuum.
I mean, for a 15-minute vacuum, you got down to 390, right?
Not bad. That's not
Okay.
bad.
Okay. All right, little goat. No pressure now. Nah, he's like,
Got
nah.
5 more minutes.
Sometimes we can get down to 250 really quickly, and other times it just takes a little bit longer. Sometimes it's really hard to even get down to 250, especially if it's an older or longer or bigger line set that's installed here.
Oh, yeah, it is. Where you at?
This is the surge protector right here.
Everything's like X, E, I think it's like everything.
What is solid? Also send a message. What is solid but can also send a message?
What is solid but can also send a message? A pigeon.
That's a pretty good answer. You're close. What you think?
I don't know. I'm
This
lost.
is crazy.
Wait, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Let's guess it. Let's guess it. What is solid but can also send a message? You already know the
You know
answer,
it.
though. You know the answer, bro.
I'm like, where are they?
What is it?
A post.
That's true. That's true. Like a stop sign post?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who comes
Yeah.
up with this stuff, man?
I don't know why I
Somebody
said
got paper. Somebody got paper right now.
I said pigeon. I don't know why I said
Yeah,
that.
that
but
was
I was
a good
thinking
answer.
this. Well, I was thinking, you know, pigeons. That's how they used to send messages. They would put that little thing, note or whatever they had on their feet, and then go, get out of here. All right, guys, we're at 360. Any other vacuum? Even this one is a solid vacuum.
that's solid vacuum.
Solid vacuum here, guys. But
It's not an S.
you know, little goat's
I'ma
not
always say
acceptable.
that.
He's
Yeah,
just not gonna accept that. You
He's
know?
not gonna accept that.
He's not even here, man. He's just
He's mad.
You're going back into it.
yeah. That's gonna be wild, man. That's gonna be wild if we can get 250 in the parameters that we set up here.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That'd be great.
That is hilarious.
I always meant to ask this. What does that mean? I know that means how much it's pulling, but
Mhm.
what is the exact name for that?
Delta T, the little triangle?
Oh, that's the Delta T
Yeah,
too?
per minute. Mm-hmm.
You can measure Delta T per minute as well?
Oh,
Or has it always been that?
yeah, like that.
All
I
right,
like that.
see, Prime Family, I'm always learning. I'm always asking this guy a crazy question.
What do you think? What do you think, little goat? We're at 355, man.
Yeah.
We're getting there, huh?
What minute we are?
Huh? You got 4 minutes, man.
1 more minute?
4 more minutes.
Alright.
That's gonna be a stretch, man. That's gonna be a stretch. But I'm happy with that. Yeah. Where's the manual for this one?
It's probably in the
Go get that real quick, Carter. I want to open up the manual. And I want you guys to see it. Mr. Andrew, how are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. We appreciate it. There you go. Let's look up on the ream manual and let's see what it calls for
Yeah.
to drop it down to get the vacuum. Yeah, go to 12, yep. All right, guys, here we go. Remember, telling us to do blow out the liquid and vapor line with dry nitrogen. It's important to flush the lines. If you're not going to use RX, or if you're going to use RX flush and then nitrogen, make sure that that's good. Oh, man. Andrew, I just saw your comment, man. That means the world to us. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Look, Andrew is a subscriber. He says he's 24 years old. He's in Ohio. He's a contractor, owner operator, and because of us, he's also an Amana dealer now. Let's go, man. Let's
That's
go.
amazing.
Yes, sir.
All
right, here we go.
Evacuation. 500.
All right.
15 minutes or less. It says it
Okay.
in the book.
Let's read it. Let's read it. Let's read it. So on this evacuation right here, on the ream system, it says after the system has been leak checked and proven sealed, connect the vacuum pump and evacuate the system to 500 microns and hold 500 microns or less for 15 minutes. The vacuum pump must be connected to both the high end and low end. Okay, so what they're telling you here, now this is a very basic way of doing the evacuation. They're still asking us here on the manual to do our manifold gauges. So they want us to run the vacuum through the manifold gauges. Now the only problem that we have with that is that if we run it through our manifold gauges, sometimes the seals that are inside of these gauges will leak. Maybe they don't sit correctly, and you'll get a false reading, or you'll just never really run the vacuum. The proper way to run a vacuum is a single hose or dual hose application where you do not have no gauges or manifolds attached to the system. Now this particular brand says 500 microns.
500 microns. But look.
Sorry, Ream. Sorry, Ream. We're going to do it the prime way. We're going to go down as low as we can, close to 250 as possible. And right now, guys, we're at 322 and still dropping. 322 and still dropping. So I think we're going to, little goat, you almost made it, man. You almost made it. But you are the winner. You are the winner, man.
He is the winner.
You are the closest and the winner. So now we're in the part where we're just gonna let this thing go. We're gonna usually finish the electrical connections, finish button everything up, and we're gonna continue to run this vacuum. Now here's another step that a lot of people or technicians will miss. They'll get to a number in their head. They'll say, man, okay, it's 350, whatever, just shut it off and let's go, right?
Right, let's go.
But what are we still doing right now?
Look, we still got to finish the electrical. We still got to do the low voltage.
Right?
Not even done yet.
So why can't we leave the vacuum running while we finish the work?
Finish the work.
Right? That's only going to help us get to our number that we want to get to, right? We want to get to 250 here in this example, right?
Yes.
Now, if you're just following it to the T with the ream, you're going to get to 500. You're going to use manifolds. You're just going to go, right? But it's your duty, again, as a technician, maybe as a owner, it's your duty to ensure that you are going above and beyond. It's going to save you in the long run. It's going to make sure that this customer has a working system much longer than if you were just to do the bare minimum. Bare minimum gives you bare minimum results. Over the top gives you the best results. Remember that.
Over the top.
Yeah. Check this out, man. We have a viewer here. Look what he says. Mr. Andrew.
Nice.
That's cool, huh?
Sir.
Yeah. From Ohio too, man.
From Ohio.
From Ohio. Yeah. Long ways.
Long way. They got they putting it in the basement up there. You putting it in the basement, Andrew, ain't you?
The indoor unit.
They putting it indoor in the basement.
Mhm.
And then what, I think y'all have to build
The
something.
transition.
The transition to go
Yeah,
because the house
metal
is in the
work.
basement.
Yep. Over here in Texas, we just don't use. We do have some metal shops, and we do have the ability to
Yeah,
fabricate
fabricate.
our plenums, but all of our plenums come pre-built,
Yes, sir.
pre-sized for the coils that we do. You know, we're usually doing a B cabinet coils, we're doing C cabinets, and we used to do a lot of D cabinets.
Yeah, that's how we
But
used
now
to.
with the new regulations and changes, all the coils are now going to be C cabinets in the 4 to 5 ton. Dyke and Amana and Goodman were notorious, and so was Ream, by the way, notorious for using D cabinet coils. I don't know if you guys in the industry remember the old Ream units,
They were huge,
Man,
like
man,
7 feet tall,
heavy.
heavy. Almost reminds me of the old two-stage trains. Remember with the two
Yeah, with
compressors
the
inside?
compressor doors. Yeah.
Heavy equipment.
Wow.
But yeah. So all of our stuff comes prefabricated, and it just makes it easier for the installers, you know, and it saves time. It saves time as well.
Why would they do that?
Andrew said, "Yes, sir. I've been doing a lot of." Oh, he's talking to you right here. He's been doing a lot of dual
Dual
fuel.
fuels. Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah,
How
man,
many-
we got a couple dual fuels.
Yep.
We got, I know since I've been here, we got about 5.
Yeah.
We got about 5. I know
Yeah.
we got more than that.
Well, we don't really do a lot of dual fuel here.
Unless you
One,
really want
because
Furnace.
we have natural gas here.
Yeah.
So primarily our customers are going to stick with that natural gas. We don't have like super cold, consistent weather. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes we get like a week or a
15
month,
degrees.
and it's like, man, they shut down schools. They shut down the streets. Like, and I bet you somebody in Ohio or up north, you guys would probably be like, nah, man.
They're laughing at that.
Wednesday.
But we do have the opportunity sometimes to do some dual fuels with the S series. By the way, with the Amana S
Yeah.
series,
Samsung too.
man, that is the the Samsung Hilux.
Yeah,
Those
the
are all
Samsung
dual fuels.
Hilux.
Great point.
Yep.
The Samsung Hilux, those things are dual fuel right off the gate.
Yep.
So the customers that have selected to go with the Samsung already get the dual fuel application if they have a natural gas furnace, which is awesome. But the S series, we've done a handful of those dual fuel applications, and our customers have given us great feedback. And yeah, man, that's great. Let's see what else he says. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the big
Yeah,
orange
that's right.
compressor on the inside.
Yeah. Andrew's talking about the big old train orange compressors. Dude, you could not. That's honestly why they came out with that slogan, "It's hard to stop a train,"
bet it
because you
is.
could not destroy those things. I mean, those things were built to last. I've seen from online. I've seen some photos of like when people like there's been floods, and you'll see like the unit has been completely flooded or something, and then the water goes away, and it fires right back up like
It's ready.
and it's ready and it's running. You know. They definitely don't make them like that anymore. That is for sure. But with the Mana, especially the S series, especially like if you're a Daikin dealer and you do the Daikin fits, those units, man, they're building them. They're building them like they used to. I mean, those things are solid, very build quality. But it also falls back to us when we're installing it, right? We can quit at 500 microns, or we can go that extra step to ensure that these things last much longer. Let's see where we're at.
It went on. But it was a 297.
No. 297.
That's what it was.
I'm scared to.
No, do it. Say yes. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
There we
it's
go.
a 300, but it went on.
Oh, it's gonna. Yeah.
Yeah,
There we go.
It's going to go back down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's all it's
So we're getting very, very
Yeah,
close
it goes
here.
up for some reason, and then it starts to drop fast until it gets where it is.
Okay.
This is real world, guys. This is y'all seen. We haven't stopped this, so y'all can see exactly, what it takes to get down to 250 microns. The great thing is that we've been very patient. You gotta be patient. And look, we already have the electrical almost completed. Little Boat's gonna get this thing hooked up. We're almost at our magical number, and Guys, we're almost ready to go home and eat, man.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Neck is straight.
You start picking up.
Yep. Yes, sir.
It's gonna be gone.
That was cool how you did it yesterday.
What's that?
I'm just messing with him.
Oh, with
Because I did tell him in text, like, hey, go this way, and then
yeah.
it was like, got a centipede, baby.
Almost there. Hope I don't run out of battery here.
It's centipede.
Now we're just adjusting the 3/4 whip here, making it nice and straight. What's that?
I love that we have Milwaukee tools. I am an advocate for Milwaukee, guys. I have a Milwaukee bag.
Let's go.
Go watch that YouTube video. That's an awesome S-Series install as well. We did 2 of them that night with a Dragonfly.
Oh, I remember that phone call. All right.
Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Have you guys used the ICM 518 surge protector? They're 240, 120 applicable and made in America. They come with a 5-year warranty too. And we haven't used that, but yes, Team Red, let's go, man. All the way. All the way. This is the surge that we're using.
We use the ICM.
Yep. UL rated here. It is for 240. It is for 120 as well.
What?
We've had great success with it, but yeah, we haven't used the ICM 158 yet, or ICM 518.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Diversitech ones.
Yeah.
What happened with those?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We just swapped over.
Just got some better ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only reason I like those, they just used to match the disconnect
That's
box.
true.
That's why I was just like,
That's very true.
I like how they match the disconnect box.
Yeah.
You got the button here?
Yeah. Let me grab it.
Hope you didn't laugh too much at us.
No,
You know,
I was just trying to stay out of it.
Nah, man.
I'm like, hey, I understand business has got to do that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was telling Alfredo, I try to stay off all social media stuff.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You got it? Okay.
So who won? Was it 15 or 20?
Woo. Right here. We're still going. We're We're at 265.
There you go.
Man, so we're almost at, he was really close. He was the closest one, man. But he always focuses on the outdoor unit, so he has a feel for it.
There you go.
You know? Yeah. Now we're working on the low voltage here.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Now the great thing about this unit here, since remember this is a 3-stage inverter, it still has the adapter here and the clip. I'm gonna show that right there. So we can hook it up, and this can still work with any kind of thermostat. So if you have a Nest, if you have a Honeywell, if whatever, if you have any kind of thermostat that you like, this system here is still compatible. Now, if you had the entire Ream ecosystem, right? If you had the furnace, if you had the coil, and then you had their thermostat, then it would become like a communicating system where everything would then be, all the information would be passing back and forth. You would know everything on that thermostat there. 261, Mr. Carter.
That's it.
We're almost there, man.
Almost there.
Battery on my phone, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm at 12%, y'all.
261, guys. 261. Pulling a nice 250 vacuum on everything, all right? Everything. It's just a standard.
I don't want to end this live because I want this thing to fire up.
Oh,
Let me see if I have a little,
end result.
huh?
I said so. I'm gonna show them the end result.
Yeah. I think I have a little battery pack. All right. Oh man, Andrew, anytime, man. Anytime. If you come down here, for sure, man. I would say we would love to go up there as well, man, but sometimes it's a little bit harder for us to escape all the way up north. I'm trying to find a little battery pack here for my phone because my battery is about to die. This will work. Oh, perfect. It does work. All right. I don't want to end this live, y'all, because I want this thing to fire up. And I want y'all to see the end result. I found one. It was the GoPro one. It's a battery pack.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
It's the GoPro.
Yes, sir. All right, 256. Oh, Andrew, he said, I got to come down to Texas and work with Prime, man. Looking crispy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I like that. Looking crispy. I'm gonna borrow that, Andrew. I'm gonna borrow that.
255. Oh, man, Alex, you're doing the hardest part, man. The hardest part. Alex is going to do the hardest part of any installation.
Yeah, take picture.
Thanks, you got to bust out the level, laser level.
Okay, there's just on level.
That happened one time. The sticker on the furnace actually wasn't level, and mine was, and you could just see it like veer off.
All right, guys. I was going to say we hit 250. Did we hit it?
Why is it going
What's
up?
going up? What's going on? What's going on?
Did you breathe on it? Would you?
What's going on?
I think, did he touch it? I think he might have. Man, my heart done sank there.
Same.
Huh?
Same.
Okay. Now, you have crimpers.
Yes, sir.
What, Little Goat, you're telling me that you don't just use wire nuts to connect your low voltage wiring?
No.
That's right, because you're the greatest of all time, man. We know this. Carter, why is it important that we crimp our connections?
Man, because that portion can come loose, and we don't want it to ever come loose. And those wire nuts, I'm sure y'all been at the calls before, they've just eroded away and they're just showing. And then you get a short and you gotta go find it. And if you've been in this industry long enough, that low voltage short, man, whew,
Yep.
hey, take it and take it to me.
All right, Alex, I don't know what's going on here, but there's
Right, they keep jumping.
there's some voodoo going on now.
The God said.
The God
they heard
said
us.
the God said 251. Nope.
61.
I'm just telling you that because in series I go back to, they have a issue, they never be taped on the inside. Like they'll be done got pulled out or something. It don't have to be too heavy.
Every time you get close over there,
I'm gonna work it.
huh?
I'm gonna go home. Maybe that'll get it to 250.
The infamous 250 here, man.
Perfect.
Okay, here's another debate. If you're in the industry and you install these units, you know the tag that comes with these units are always in a certain position here. Now, when you install it in a area like we are today, see, where you got your neighbors and people across the street. Do you want them when they're driving and they're looking at the units, if they're even looking at the units, but if they're looking at, do you want them to look and see the tag of the brand, or do you want to, or you're a little bit more OCD and you want it to be in front of the unit?
Depending on where the line's set up for me.
Okay.
I can easily pop that off.
I will put on the street. So
The
when
street?
they look into it,
They can see the brand.
what
See?
brand it is.
That's why I say it's a debate. Some people like it in one area, some other in another. Look at this, y'all. 247 microns, man. What do you think, baby goat, little goat?
Nice.
Yes or
Almost
no?
there.
Almost there. Oh,
Nah, just kidding.
damn.
Where we going? We going to 150?
Little goat does not play, man.
He must be going to 150.
He went, nah, man. Hey, I'm gonna leave you here if you're trying to go to 150, man. I'm hungry, man.
Friday, huh?
Wait.
Yeah. 180.
180.
Guys, we're at 245 here. I think we did it. I think we've made it, guys. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to shut off the core remover. There's a little valve there I showed you guys. We're gonna turn that off, and we're gonna shut off the vacuum. When we shut off the vacuum, just like what we did with the nitrogen test, we're gonna go into a decay test, and we're gonna ensure that the microns levels do not raise above 500 microns. Now the manufacturer of Rheem, you saw that, it says that they want you to get it to 500 microns and then hold it there for at least 15 minutes without it raising over 500s. So what we're gonna do on this one here, so we're gonna shut it off. We're gonna do the same deal, 15 minutes. And if it does not raise, right, over 500, then we are ready to go. We'll have the green light to open up the valves and allow that refrigerant to flow through all this area here.
Am I ready?
I'm ready. Where's it at? Where are we finishing it off?
42.
All right, hold on. Show
Is that
them.
okay?
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
For today, for a Friday.
for a Friday? Okay. All right, we're gonna shut it off and then boom. And now we begin the decay test. First of all, if we're actually maintaining and not moving, we're off to a great start. So right now it's 6:01, guys. You can see that right there, it's 6:01. So we'll see what this thing does here in the next 10 minutes.
It's playing.
Mm-hmm.
It started playing earlier. Who the seal?
All right, let's take a look here at the install track. Mr. Alex, we're good?
Yes, sir. Picking up a little bit.
Alex, you built it out. I forgot, man. We haven't even done a video walkthrough on the new build, so
Little bit. Still
we
working
did
on
this.
it.
Yep.
We're getting there.
Looks good, man. Very organized. Very organized.
We'll get the wiring inside.
Okay. You know, it's Friday, Carter. I'm not gonna say nothing, bro.
Nah, man.
You know, it's just Friday, man.
I told him, I don't heard what I said.
You know, it held good vacuum, guys. This is it's real world, guys. It held good vacuum. I know we had a good pressure, so you know, I'm not gonna say nothing, Mr. Carter.
You got the core, man.
Huh?
Making sure we got the straight up. I see it.
All right. Now, one thing about this one too. This one requires the app. This is a Bluetooth app. This is where we can set up the parameters for this unit here. El Cazador MX, thumbs up, man. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you for leaving the comment. Appreciate you. So we're gonna download this app real quick. I think you have it already, Mr. Carter.
Rheem app?
Yeah, let's go to the Rheem app. It's the contractor build. This is gonna help us set up this system pretty straightforward here.
Sorry, y'all. I'm not being patient. Gotta agree to the cookies.
Okay. They make it a lot easy now to hook up your Bluetooth to the system once it fires up and set the parameters, set the settings. You know, they really don't want you to set dip switches. They don't want you to do none of that stuff. Just fire it up and go. All right, I'm gonna go to install.
See what they give me here. Again, one more time, guys. Rock with me. Be installing a room. Okay, it's gonna take me to the app. Great. We're gonna open. Okay.
We're gonna do install.
Install.
Yep. And then we're gonna do system setup.
System setup.
We just gotta fire it up here. Once he fires it up, it won't connect to it because we don't have any power. But makes it easier, especially for a technician or an installer. You just scan this app and it walks you through it. It lets you know that you've set up this system to be working correctly. Let me take a look here.
So they
Show you guys one of the installers team. This is one of their trucks here, how they have it set up. Big Milwaukee pack outs. We have our refrigerants, our gas, all of our tools, extra ductwork sometimes that we need, copper, whips, electrical. One of the things about the install truck, it's important to have everything in case you miss something, especially on a Friday on the evening, and you know, just want to make sure you have all of that. So our guys always are prepped before they go to every install. El Cazador Lennox unit, no sir, this is a ream. This is a ream. It's an RA15, so it's a 15 SEER. This is a three-stage inverter. So it's like an entry to mid-tier efficient level unit. And we got our low voltage wiring. We're gonna put that in a conduit. Why do we do that as well, man? Why do we put that?
liquid tight conduit to make sure no type of water ever compromises our low voltage lines. How many times have you came up to a unit and this right here is just all outside of the unit, it's on the ground, or they have it hooked or zip tied to your line set?
Like just exposed wiring,
Exposed
right?
wiring.
Yep. The sun will bake it.
Corroded away.
Then you have a short. Yeah. El Cazador said, "Nice, awesome, man." We had another subscriber there was asking if this was a Lennox or a Ream.
Ream.
Yep.
This Rudd that they
Same deal.
that are there, you can still get
same
it.
thing. Yeah. In some areas of the country, you can get Rudd, and even in the same city, it's like a Daikin and a man.
I got you.
You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Same equipment, just different tag and name at the end. Yeah. It's almost like GMC, Chevy,
Yeah.
Cadillac. You know, they come out of the same factory, just with the different tag. Yep.
High-end
Yep.
Cadillac.
Let's see this little plug here. So it's just a little green plug, and it should have the 4-port on the board. It'll have the 4-port for your communication, like if it was a communicating system, or your Y1, Y2, R, all that good stuff there.
How do you feel about when they went to using 1, 2, C, and R?
Oh, I love it, dude. Ever since I've been in the industry with communicating systems, I've always loved communicating systems. It just makes it easier because you have just 2 wires. You know, there's only 2 wires that send that data back and forth. You don't have to deal with 24 volts. You know, I don't know. I mean, and every manufacturer has their own like communicating kind of style. Just because we sell them and we service them and we love brand, the Amana brand, dude. I'm just telling you, they got it. They hit the home run with that.
Communicating,
especially with the Cool Cloud.
Yeah.
It allowed us.
I love Cool Cloud.
Dude, it just allowed us to provide a communicating style system to a customer without them having to change the thermostat. Now the S-Series, you gotta have that thermostat.
Gotta have that
You gotta have it. But they did a really good job in allowing the consumer to get a communicating communicating system without having to change a lot of parameters, and that's in big part with the Cool Cloud with the Amana brand. And Goodman too. I think Goodman has the Cool Cloud as well.
Almost there, guys. Almost there.
No, sir, don't rush
So,
it.
what are you jumping in there?
White one, white two.
Yeah.
I be
Now,
trying
the
to
reason
learn,
that
man.
is
I be
being
trying
done
to
this way,
learn.
remember, is since this is not a full ream ecosystem. If it was the full system, right? If it was the furnace, if it was the coil, if it was the EcoNet thermostat, then this system would then be able to operate in full communicating stages, so 3 stages. If you don't, it will still act like a 3-stage unit. The algorithm inside of that board will make it pretend like it's a 3-stage unit. Well, pretend is the wrong word. It'll make it do it, but it has its own staging. Opposed to it reading off of the thermostat inside, so you can set it up that way. And Andrew said, "Oh, I can't read that. What do you say?" One thing that I run into in my business, people don't overly love is the Amana S stats. They love their EcoBees or their T10s.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that true?
I'm gonna say for some the S series can be a little, can be a learning curve, but they're very simple. They're very simple, and you have it on your phone. T10s are straightforward. I love a T10.
Here's it.
EcoBee, I'm whatever about EcoBee.
Dude, let me tell you something. The EcoBees to us almost looks identical to the S series.
Yeah,
The way that you move the temperature
it's
up
just
and
like
down.
this instead of being straight up and down.
Exactly. Yeah.
T10's cool.
Yeah. I still think the S series thermostat though, for sure.
I love what it can
That
do.
technology is you can't compare it,
I
you know.
love it. Just tells you almost everything.
Yeah.
It
It's
tells
very
you
sensitive. It's
almost
designed, you know, for the inverters. Ecobee has come a long way as well, but the only thing missing, and I think it's coming down the pipeline here, probably quicker than later, is when we finally get the sensors to that S series thermostat.
Now
'Cause
that is
Ecobee,
gonna be cool.
see, because Ecobee and Honeywell, you guys know that they have the sensors that you can put across different rooms, and that really does help balance a lot of the temperature. With the Amana S and the Daikin One thermostat, they don't have those sensors just yet, but they are in the works. They keep telling us it's coming, and I think once those sensors are released, it's just going to take that system to another level as well, just by being able to balance it even better. Ready to fire it up?
I like straight lines.
Little goat, you think we're ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move this panel, man. I'll let you do the honors. Okay, you want to hit the breaker inside the garage?
I'll turn the inside unit on.
Oh, and then turn that one on too.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know about you guys, man. I'm starving.
Clear?
But we're clear. But we never rush it, man. We never rush it. Okay.
Yeah.
We got green light on the surge protector. Huh? We got our proper size breaker. We got lights.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This thing is gonna boot up. Now let's go back to the app.
Oh yes. Try. What do I want to connect to?
You might have to close the app and reopen it. Yeah. Oh, look who joined. The guy who actually sold and designed the system.
Alfredo.
Mr. Alfredo, how are you, sir? Little goat. Alfredo just joined the chat. He's saying, how you doing?
Good. Finishing.
You
Like
think he's
your
happy with
condenser.
it? That's right?
Hopefully he's happy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alfredo, are you happy? Little goat is asking, are you happy with the installation? You have to be. They killed it. They did a great job here. We're just about to set it up. We're setting up our Bluetooth. It's all right. We're about to fire this thing up. Bonito trabajo. Oh, he went Spanish on us, guys. He went Spanish on
Yeah,
us.
beautiful work.
Beautiful. Hey, Carter. What?
I get around.
Let's go. Carter, your Spanish game is definitely going up, man.
Going up.
Okay, let's go to install
Okay, it's on now.
and system setup.
Okay, let me scan. I've been skipping
Okay.
that stuff. Here, this
Yep.
one. Which one?
Right here.
Okay. Invalid serial number.
We're gonna scan the actual unit. So it's gonna pull up exactly what this unit is, the model, the serial number. Boom, see?
All right, so we got the
Let's
warranty
see.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Go back.
Now we're gonna go system setup.
System setup.
Give it a second here. All right. Yes. Okay. Now it says pair.
Okay.
Okay, that's the one. We're gonna hit continue. And then we're gonna say auto setup. Yep. And then we're gonna hit done.
Done.
Yep. Okay, so it knows now that that's it. So let's go inside. We'll turn on the thermostat. Are we ready? Oh, it's on? Before we put the door on, Alex, let's give it a second here, okay?
5 minutes.
All right, let me take a look in here. Okay. We got our Bluetooth is on. Perfect. Let me see, Alex, the install manual one more time. Is it back over here? Did you put it in the box? Oh, I see it. I see it. All right, let's take a look real quick. Just double check this. Alex,
Yes, sir.
we need to put our R and C. We need that third wire connected to it.
For the arm
Yeah, and the C.
from the inside.
Yeah, no, from outside.
It's on? Yeah. It's on.
Let's go take a look. Maybe I didn't look at it right. Maybe I didn't look at it right.
Waiting. It's gonna be
I missed it. Can you guys stop it? Let me come back. I missed it. Oh, there we go. Never mind.
There we go.
All right, guys. Why did I miss this? Because it's Friday, that's why. Okay. We have to have our R and C, and then our Y is jumpered into Y2, and that's going to allow the algorithm inside of this. I don't know if you heard that contractor click or pop. Yeah, so that's going to allow the staging inside that compressor to go up and down like that too. We're starting to get some good heat. I don't know if you guys can hear it. What you hear more out of this system right now is the fan compared to the
Yeah, I was
compressor.
gonna say.
That's what you're actually
I was
hearing.
thinking
You're not
the
even
compressor
hearing the
was on.
compressor
Yeah,
itself.
you can't hear it.
Yep.
But it is.
Right. Huh?
That's what I was saying myself.
Yeah.
I was like, man,
Okay. You can put this one inside. What do you think, Mr. Carter?
man, I love how quiet this is. Actually, I do like how quiet it is.
Yeah.
S series even quieter. But I love this. Straightforward to the point. It's like a Toyota.
Yeah. Good features too. Good features too. All right, well, Prime family, that is it. It is Friday. I know the guys are hungry, they're tired, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it. I hope you learned some things. I hope you enjoyed how the guys installed the system, and I hope you got to see what the RA15 entry mid-tier 3-stage ream system looks like and sounds like. Alex, any final words here?
Looks good. I mean, I'm fine with it.
Okay, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Where's little goat at?
Over there taking a break.
He's taking a break? All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a great rest of the weekend. All right, Alfredo. See ya.